In the world of powerful protection dogs, two names often rise to the top: Rottweiler and Cane Corso. Both are legendary for their immense strength, unshakable loyalty, and fearless guarding instincts. They have protected homes, families, and livestock for generations. But when it comes to deciding who holds the crown for ultimate power, the battle becomes intense. Each breed carries a rich legacy of courage and control. The Rottweiler, often called the gentle guardian, mixes strength with a calm and composed mind. The Cane Corso, on the other hand, is a true Roman warrior, bred for guarding and working with relentless determination. This face-off isn't just about looks or size. It dives deep into intelligence, trainability, loyalty, protection style, family compatibility, and more. Whether you're choosing a dependable companion or a skilled protector, understanding how these two breeds differ is essential. In this detailed comparison, you'll explore 10 crucial points that define their nature, behavior, and power. Every point gives a complete picture, helping you decide which dog suits your needs, lifestyle, and protection goals better. So, if you're ready for a clash of canine titans, let's uncover the truth behind the legends. The battle for ultimate power begins now: Rottweiler versus Cane Corso. 1. Physical strength and size. The physical presence of both the Rottweiler and Cane Corso is nothing short of commanding. These dogs carry raw muscle mass and are built to impress. The Rottweiler generally weighs between 80 to 135 pounds and stands around 22 to 27 inches tall. Its broad chest, thick neck, and stocky frame reflect years of breeding for endurance and strength. The Cane Corso is slightly taller, reaching up to 28 inches, and can weigh between 90 to 120 pounds. It features a more athletic and leaner build, giving it a sleeker but still muscular appearance. When comparing physical strength, the Cane Corso might have an edge in agility due to its more agile frame. However, the Rottweiler's power is more condensed, providing massive bite force and body weight support during confrontations or guard duties. In real-world situations, both dogs are capable of overpowering threats. The Rottweiler may use brute force with precision, while the Cane Corso tends to rely on speed combined with striking muscle coordination. Both are highly intimidating in presence. Ultimately, in terms of pure physical power, it's a tight match. The Rottweiler might be bulkier in muscle, but the Cane Corso offers fluid, fast-moving strength. Choosing between them comes down to whether you prefer compact muscle or sleek, agile force. 2. Temperament and personality. Temperament plays a huge role in determining how each dog interacts with its environment, people, and threats. Rottweilers are generally calm, confident, and observant. They take time to assess situations before reacting, which gives them an edge in stability. Their personality is deeply rooted in loyalty and protectiveness, but also in patience. They are often gentle with children and form deep bonds with their human families. Cane Corsos, however, are more intense. They have a bold, assertive personality and a natural inclination to take charge. While they are extremely loyal and affectionate to their family, they are less tolerant of strangers and have a more reactive nature. This makes them highly effective guard dogs, but also requires an experienced owner to guide their strong personality. Both breeds are dominant by nature, but Rottweilers are generally easier to read and manage due to their calm composure. Cane Corsos demand a firm hand and structured environment to maintain balance. If not properly trained or socialized, a Cane Corso might become overprotective or too dominant. While both breeds are excellent companions and defenders, the Rottweiler's steadiness may suit families better. The Cane Corso is ideal for those who can provide leadership and consistency. Each dog brings loyalty and strength, but they channel these traits through very different emotional temperaments. 3. Guarding instinct and protective drive. When it comes to guarding instinct, both breeds are exceptional, but they guard in different styles. The Rottweiler tends to be calculated. It watches, waits, and then reacts with purpose. This makes it ideal for home protection where the dog needs to discern between regular visitors and actual threats. Rottweilers were originally bred to protect cattle and money-laden carts, so their guarding drive includes discipline, not just aggression. Cane Corsos were bred as estate guardians and hunting companions in ancient Italy. Their guarding style is more proactive. They do not hesitate to place themselves between their loved ones and a potential threat. They are quick to react and even quicker to stand ground. Unlike the Rottweiler's more restrained response, the Cane Corso may act first and assess later. This makes them highly effective, but also means they require more social training to prevent misjudged aggression. Both breeds can be fiercely protective, but their different styles mean they serve slightly different roles. The Rottweiler is like a well-trained bodyguard, silent, focused, and waiting for the right moment. The Cane Corso is more like a warrior on watch, always on the front line. If you want a dog that guards quietly but powerfully, the Rottweiler may be ideal. If you want a guardian that's visibly alert and ever ready, the Cane Corso fits that role better. 4. Trainability and intelligence. Both the Rottweiler and Cane Corso are intelligent, but their learning styles differ slightly. The Rottweiler has a long history of working alongside humans. This bond has shaped its ability to learn commands quickly and retain complex instructions. They are known to be obedient, focused, and eager to please when treated fairly and with respect. Their calm and measured temperament makes them ideal candidates for structured training programs. The Cane Corso is also extremely intelligent, but tends to be more independent in thought. It questions authority more often and may not respond well to repetitive or overly harsh training methods. Corsos need firm leadership combined with clear boundaries and respect. They do not respond well to weak guidance. Their alert mind is capable of learning advanced tasks, but the key is establishing dominance early and maintaining consistency. In a side-by-side comparison, the Rottweiler is usually easier for first-time dog owners to train. Their emotional stability and willingness to work with humans make them quick learners. Cane Corsos can reach the same level of discipline, but it takes longer, and the process requires more patience and experience. Both dogs benefit greatly from early socialization and regular mental stimulation. They enjoy challenges and tasks that allow them to use their brains. In summary, the Rottweiler is highly trainable with less effort, while the Cane Corso demands strong, skilled training to reach its full potential. 5. Family compatibility and behavior with kids. When it comes to being part of the family, both the Rottweiler and Cane Corso can be excellent companions, but they interact with families in slightly different ways. Rottweilers are generally more patient and tolerant, especially with children. They form deep emotional connections with their family members and often act as calm, watchful guardians. Their protective instincts are strong, but they rarely act out unless provoked or triggered by a genuine threat. Cane Corsos are also loyal to their family, but they require more supervision around children. Their high energy and dominant personality can sometimes be overwhelming for small kids. They are not naturally aggressive toward family members, but they are more assertive and may not tolerate rough play or unpredictable behavior unless trained from a young age. Corsos thrive in a household where boundaries are clearly set, and where they understand their role within the family unit. Both breeds are territorial and will defend their home fiercely. The difference lies in how they balance that role with affection. Rottweilers tend to be more affectionate and emotionally in tune with children. Cane Corsos are protective, but also more intense and reserved. For families with young kids or less experience handling large dogs, the Rottweiler may be the safer and more manageable option. However, with proper training and socialization, a Cane Corso can also become a loving, reliable family protector. It all depends on the family's ability to provide structure, discipline, and respect for the breed's powerful nature. 6. Energy levels and exercise needs. Both the Rottweiler and Cane Corso are energetic dogs that require daily physical and mental stimulation. Neglecting their need for activity can lead to behavioral issues like restlessness, chewing, or excessive barking. However, the way they use their energy is quite different. Rottweilers are known for bursts of energy mixed with calm periods. They love games, tasks, and walking but can also relax peacefully when indoors. The Cane Corso is more consistently active. It has a higher drive to move, explore, and stay alert. This breed thrives on regular outdoor activity, such as running, obstacle courses, or advanced training sessions. It doesn't tire easily and always seeks something to do. Corsos were bred for work and need a job to stay balanced and mentally satisfied. If you're someone with an active lifestyle, either breed can match your energy. But if you're looking for a dog that can switch between play and calmness more easily, the Rottweiler might fit better. On the other hand, the Cane Corso suits owners who enjoy consistent activity and can dedicate time each day to challenging physical routines. In either case, both dogs need early exposure to varied environments, people, and experiences to grow into well-adjusted adults. Structured exercise helps them avoid boredom and reinforces obedience. Without enough activity, both can become difficult to manage. So, before choosing between them, consider your daily routine and whether it matches the demands of these powerful, high-energy guardians. 7. Bite force and deterrent factor. When it comes to intimidation and real stopping power, bite force plays a significant role. Both the Rottweiler and Cane Corso have powerful jaws capable of delivering serious force. The average Rottweiler bite force measures around 328 psi, pounds per square inch, while the Cane Corso reaches an even more impressive bite force of about 700 psi. This makes the Cane Corso one of the strongest among domestic dog breeds in terms of jaw strength. In practical terms, both dogs are extremely effective deterrents. Their size, posture, and confident demeanor are enough to discourage most threats without needing to bite. However, if a confrontation does occur, the Cane Corso's bite can cause more immediate and serious impact. The Rottweiler, while slightly behind in raw jaw strength, is known for accuracy and control. It often uses its bite with purpose rather than impulse. For home defense, both dogs are equally intimidating just by their presence. The deep bark of a Cane Corso and the focused stare of a Rottweiler are usually enough to ward off intruders. Still, the Cane Corso's superior bite force gives it a mechanical edge if a physical encounter is unavoidable. That said, bite force is not everything. A well-trained Rottweiler with a calm mindset can often de-escalate threats more effectively than a reactive Cane Corso. Each dog must be trained not just to bite, but to understand when it's appropriate. In the end, both are natural-born protectors, but the Cane Corso takes the crown for sheer bite strength. 8. Socialization and stranger interaction. How a dog reacts to strangers says a lot about its ability to adapt in public and social settings. Rottweilers, when properly socialized, can become excellent in this area. They are naturally wary of unfamiliar people but tend to hold back unless they detect real danger. With consistent training, they can be calm, friendly, and approachable in controlled environments like parks, vet offices, or family gatherings. Cane Corsos are more territorial and can be quicker to challenge anyone they don't recognize. Their default reaction to strangers is suspicion, and without early, thorough socialization, this can turn into aggression. Corsos are not usually comfortable in chaotic social settings or with unfamiliar faces unless they've been raised in such environments from puppyhood. This difference makes Rottweilers more suitable for homes that regularly host guests or have a lot of foot traffic. Corsos, while loyal and alert, are best for quieter environments where their strong territorial instincts can be managed without constant testing. Training both breeds to be polite and controlled around strangers is possible, but the process takes more time with the Cane Corso. The Rottweiler is simply more adaptable and tolerant of change and unpredictability in social scenarios. For a more relaxed and balanced temperament around guests, the Rottweiler wins. For a dog that takes guarding very seriously and limits access to its circle, the Cane Corso is unmatched. Your choice depends on how much exposure and social responsibility you want to manage in your daily routine. 9. Health issues and lifespan. Health is a critical consideration when choosing between two powerful breeds like the Rottweiler and Cane Corso. Both dogs are large, and as a result, they face similar health risks associated with their size. However, there are a few differences in their overall health profiles and average lifespans. Rottweilers are known to live around 8 to 10 years. They are genetically prone to certain conditions like hip and elbow dysplasia, osteosarcoma, bone cancer, and heart problems, particularly a condition called subaortic stenosis. Responsible breeding and early screening can reduce the risks, but owners should be prepared for ongoing health checks and potential complications in older age. Cane Corsos have a slightly longer average lifespan, typically ranging between 9 to 12 years. They are also vulnerable to hip dysplasia, bloat, gastric torsion, and eye issues such as entropion. Despite being slightly more robust in terms of lifespan, they still require regular vet care and a diet tailored to support joint health and muscle tone. In terms of maintenance, both breeds benefit from a high-quality diet, regular vet visits, and early detection of genetic issues. Cane Corsos might edge out the Rottweiler in lifespan, but only if cared for correctly. Rottweilers, despite their shorter average life, often have a more predictable health pattern due to more established breeding practices. In conclusion, both dogs require dedicated health care, but if you want a slight advantage in longevity, the Cane Corso has the upper hand. However, both breeds need serious health commitment and proper living conditions to thrive well into their senior years. 10. Overall suitability and lifestyle match. Choosing between the Rottweiler and Cane Corso ultimately comes down to your lifestyle, experience, and expectations. Both breeds offer exceptional protection, loyalty, and strength, but they thrive under different circumstances. The Rottweiler is more adaptable, emotionally stable, and easier to manage in family settings. Its balanced temperament and willingness to follow commands make it suitable even for moderately experienced dog owners. It's ideal for homes with kids, regular visitors, or those wanting a guard dog that can also blend into a social environment. The Cane Corso, on the other hand, is a breed for confident and experienced handlers. It needs structure, firm leadership, and constant engagement. While it can be a gentle family member, it demands more training, supervision, and a clear pack hierarchy. Corsos are not the best choice for first-time owners or chaotic homes. They do best in quiet environments with owners who understand dominant, working breeds. Both breeds require time, energy, and commitment. If you want a more forgiving learning curve, go with the Rottweiler. If you're ready to manage a bold and fearless protector, the Cane Corso could be your champion. Each brings a unique kind of power and presence. Your decision should reflect your ability to lead, your daily schedule, and how much control you want or need in a guardian dog. In this epic battle of beasts, the winner isn't the stronger dog, but the better match for your world.